Hey, FTM Kickstart. It's Alex here. The topic this week is do's and don'ts in terms of interacting with trans guys. Um, Very complicated topic, and like I've said in my previous videos, I think it depends a lot on the particular person that you're interacting with because we all do have very different preferences. So if you have a question about something that you're only asking them because they are trans, it probably is something that you would want to make sure they're okay with before you ask it. Um, in terms of outing, I haven't really had that issue that much because I feel like the people that I end up spending most time with either know I'm trans or don't know at all. Like those groups of people don't really mix a lot in my life, so I don't have a lot of experience um, with being outed like that. But I can imagine for people that are further along in their transition and are not telling new people that they're trans, that can be extremely frustrating. So I think that that's something that people should be mindful of. But unfortunately, people that aren't trans don't understand, why, uh, it is such a big deal. Why outing is a big deal. So, um, and I've also never really had somebody, ask me about, parts of my body. I mean, I, in terms of like genitals, I mean, people have asked me about top surgery, and I'm happy to talk about that. But like in terms of other, parts of me, I don't really feel like that's something I would want to talk to people about. It's like, would you ask anybody else questions like that? It's like you're only asking me because I'm trans. And if you really do want to know, you can search Google, and I'm sure you can find plenty of information about, whatever it is that you're curious about. Actually, now that I think about it, I can think of a couple people that have asked me about changes down there, and I, in vague terms, kind of explain that process. But again, I mean, it's just, that's an awkward conversation. Who really wants to talk about that? Um, it's just, if I'm not going to be involved with you that way, it's not really any of your business. And again, if you really want to know, you can go online and read about it. So, let's see, other do's and don'ts. I mean, pronouns, to us it's a given, male pronouns, but my God, it's so hard sometimes to get other people to recognize that, especially when you're early in your transition. I mean, I understand that it takes time for people to adjust, to the difference. I mean, because it is a lot different, especially for your parents and your family members that have been, calling you, using female pronouns with you for, 20 years maybe. And so it is a change. But the problem that I have is when people don't even try, and when people are trying or not. Like if they slip up and they correct themselves, that to me is a really great sign of progress because it shows that, okay, yeah, they really do care. It's just they're struggling with it, and it's just because it's different to them. So as long as people are trying, I feel like that's what matters. Um, yeah, I mean, those are, the main things that I can think of. I mean, and again, I've said it before, but just, be respectful. I mean, we go through so much to become who we are. Most people, they have their own struggles in life, whether it's in, getting through school or financial issues or relationship issues. It's like we have all of those on top of being trans, and it's a really tough life sometimes. And I think that if the outside world can, be respectful and cut us a little slack sometimes, it can really go a long way for somebody that's struggling a lot. So, yeah. All right, guys, thanks for watching.